the Voyager space probe, Voyager 1, became the first human man-made object to leave the solar system. You know, because the dog-made object left the solar system years ago before that. No, I'm kidding. I don't understand why they say it's the first human-made. It's like, you know, that's obvious, you know. I mean, because there's all kinds of space debris out there that, you know, that's the naturally formed stuff. But what's really interesting about this is the fact is that it's stuff that we've made. It's actually, there's two items out there that are floating around. That there's the Voyager 1 and the Voyager 2 were both launched in 1976, I believe. I could be wrong on that. I remember seeing it somewhere here. But
77.
77. I was close. I was only up for about a year. And they're both out there floating around. And Voyager 1, what was interesting is that because one of the instruments that are on the ship, it had, well, technically it's a spaceship. There's nobody on board except for instruments, but it's a spaceship. It's a space probe, I guess. One of the instruments that failed, it registers plasma. And so there's some contention on whether Voyager 1 actually left our solar system. So it's kind of cool. But since Voyager 1 was only one of two, there's Voyager 2, which is about 2 or 3 years, maybe 2004, or 4 years, whatever. That one's supposed to leave the solar system too. But this instrument that failed on Voyager 1 is still working on Voyager 2. So that way, when it supposedly leaves the solar system, it'll give us a better understanding if Voyager 1 had actually left it several years earlier. Joe, your thoughts?
Yeah, in the 1970s, 4 spacecraft were launched, and they were sent flying past the planets, and they're now headed out into interstellar space. They were Pioneer 10, 11, and Voyagers 1 and 2.
Right.
They're relatively simple spaceships by today's standards. The video that was included with this article, they said that an iPhone has 240,000 times more memory than Voyager 1 does. But their simplicity might have something to do with their durability. That, and they have...
Yeah, those probes only had 68K, not megs, K.
Yeah, I read that too.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Like, and you know those are custom chips. Like,
yeah.
they didn't run down to the store and buy chips back then. They were making their own stuff.
My Apple IIe, which I still have in the closet, which doesn't work anymore, sort of. I bet if I plugged it in right now, I could fiddle with it. I probably could get it to work. But that had 128K of RAM. Even that has more memory than the Voyager probes do.
Right.
You know, the thing is, in a couple of years, they're going to start shutting these processes down. In 2020 and 2020, they're going to start shutting the first ones down because they're still in communication with it. You know, it phones home. It says, "Hey, I'm out here. You didn't forget about me." Then in 2025, they're going to shut down the last one, and in 2027, that's when it gets shot down by the Klingons. No, I'm kidding.
Well, that's what I was going to say next. Is they're powered by nuclear isotope batteries, and the batteries eventually the isotopes just sort of fizzle out, and it no longer generates enough heat to make electricity for the things to work. Pioneer 10 stopped transmitting, I think, in 2003, and like you said, they're going to start shutting down some of the instruments, trying to elongate the communication with these things, with Voyagers anyway. But eventually, they're just going to run out of juice, and they're going to be flying hunks of metal through space.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to eventually pass another star in 40,000 years, so we have that to look forward to.
Oh yeah. I won't be around by it. You know, it'll say that it'll reach another star.
Oh,
about
come
40,000.
on! You're just being a pessimist now. Hit the gym some more.
You're right. I'm gonna live forever.
You got to get the magic bullet. Make those smoothies, the vegetable smoothies.
Oh yeah, is that what it is? Okay. I want to be around for that. I remember when the first probe went out 40,000 years ago. Shut up, Grandpa. Or Grandpa, whatever.
You'll be the head in the jar like on Futurama.
Yeah, I'll be the head in the jar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when there wasn't 28 episodes of Star Wars.
Connie, your thoughts?
You know, I think that was really interesting. That Joe mentioned something about in 40,000 years, Voyage will be flying near the star. And technically, I guess, if you count the comets that are in our solar
Yeah.
system here. That'll be 30,000 years before it's actually out in what would be considered outer space.
Yeah.
What I think would be really awesome is if our space program goes ahead and surpasses, we actually move out there and we're able to travel and we can catch up with Voyager.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
pick up our space junk.
Come out here and pick up that fucking shit you left out here floating around. We're gonna give you.
You
Know what
what
kind of fines we're gonna?
Can
Yeah, do you know what kind of?
back.
Yeah, do you know what kind of fines we're gonna get from the Intergalactic Space Police for letting our junk litter the solar system?
Yeah, the first contact with other planets is you guys have been littering for a while now. We're gonna charge you all the way your stuff.
Hey, at least it won't be the Vorgon Empire coming out to say, you had 50 years to clean up your mess, so we're just gonna wipe your all asses out. I'm sorry, Hitchhiker Guide to the Galaxy crap.
That's hilarious.
Well, these spaceships also have little golden records attached to them that feature songs from Earth, sound effects from Earth, children singing, things like that. That's really cool.
Yeah, just gonna
That's
hopefully
kinda
that the people
cool.
that, or if anybody finds these probes, will actually know what to do with our record.
Right, yeah, I know. But they also put a pictogram on the side of the ship, and it shows an adult man, an adult woman. It shows a diagram of our solar system. It indicates that this ship came from the third planet around this star, and then it has this thing. It looks like a bunch of crossed lines, and what that is the proximity of our home star to other nearby stars.
Oh,
so they're
okay.
hoping that if anyone ever found it, they would be able to look at that and figure out where it came from.
Yeah, hopefully, because otherwise they're gonna go, star. There's a star here. There's 1,000 frickin' stars. Where the fuck did this thing come from? Actually, if they're technically advanced enough, if there's another life form out there and they're technically advanced, and since this ship had radioactive isotopes on there, hopefully they won't go, this tastes like candy. And
What's this part? It's stuck. I don't know. Can you get this open? I think in an episode of Enterprise, they even talked about how the early Earth ships went out with all these instructions on how to find Earth, and somebody made the comment like, yeah, we were advertising where we were before we knew any better.
oh yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely. Hey everybody, we're over here. Oh, that looks like a tasty planet to eat.
Yeah. I hope you're all friendly.
Yes.
Exactly.
We are Borg.
It's an all you can eat buffet. Look at these things down here. They look
Yes,
tasty.
they look tasty.
Oh.
There's lots of them running around too.
Tastes like chicken.
Yeah, it tastes like chicken.
Tastes like chicken.
Alicia,
Yes.
Alicia, your thoughts?
Well, I was sitting here. I was just thinking about. I hope that none of them crash any of those little teapots that are circling around out there. But also, somebody mentioned how the sun's gravity is supposedly pulling one of them back. And if that happens, then what would we do?
What do you mean? Were you just
Is
pulling
there
it
a
back?
way for us to like with the? Well, I don't know how we would do it, but would we be able to retrieve it?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think so.
No,
It's-
there's
I don't
not,
think it's
not in our
possible.
life. It won't
just
be.
eject. It's just
If we, yeah, it's just junk out there now. There's no way for us to get out there. I mean, we can't call up the Futurama staff and
Yeah,
hey,
exactly.
good news, everybody. We can jump out. We can get out there and grab the spaceship Voyager 1 and repair it and bring it back for science. No, we don't have the technology right now. I mean,
Yeah.
who knows
We
where
wouldn't
we
have the technology to even catch up to it. So.
Oh no, not even Yeah, even now, even if we even got into a rocket or a spaceship of any kind and put the same kind of fuel that's running that one, we would still never catch up to it ever.
Catch up to it, yeah.
Ever.
So it'd just be a really expensive enterprise that just goes up in smoke. Well,
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
that sucks. But
But
it's
like
funny because we
Packard
were
said, the
just
Klingons
watching.
eventually shoot it.
Yeah, they see it going through the space. Well, let's shoot the space junk. So yeah, that
Well,
was
they probably would do it just because they hear that music on there. I mean, I hope that they didn't put Justin Bieber or any crap on there.
Oh no,
They
no,
would
that's
be
long
very
before.
justified in shooting it down.
Oh yeah. Well, thankfully, this left the solar system long before it even went out. Before Justin Bieber ever came around. Otherwise, the aliens out there would hunt us down just to shut him up.
Well, how do we know they didn't go into the into the future? Grab his music and put it on there.
The what? You totally lost me on that one.
They didn't go into the future, grab Justin Bieber's music, and put it on there just to annoy other aliens.
Yeah.
I hope they didn't do that.
I hope they don't find it. Justin Bieber is an embarrassment to the
This
century.
confirms that there's no intelligent life.
There's no intelligent. Yeah.
See right here, it says instructions say turn off the paved road.
Put the warp drive back on the shelf. We're not giving it to him.
We are the backwater of the solar system and the universe.
We're the hillbillies of the universe, dude.
Yes, we are. We are.
Man.
We really are.
You
We
might
really are
be
the
a
hillbillies.
redneck if-
You might be a redneck if you come from Earth.
We should be all watching Duck Dynasty then.
Oh fuck no.